Founded in 1867, this great club was originally created as the Wednesday Cricket Club back in 1820, and they were known as the Wednesday Cricket Club until 1929 and is one of the oldest football clubs in the world. They were founding members of the Football Alliance in 1889 before joining the Football League and winning the FA Cup in 1896. And in 1991, Sheffield Wednesday won the Football League Cup after beating Manchester United 1-0 at Wembley. In 1992, they became founding members of the Premier League and have played most of their history as part of English football's top flight, but have not returned there since relegation in 2000. In 2020, Wednesday were found guilty of breaking EFL spending rules and began the season with a minus 12 points deduction, but that was later reduced to minus 6 upon appeal. Despite taking the fight until the last day of the season, Wednesday were relegated to League One, ending their 9-year spell in the Championship. Last season, Wednesday were able to reach the League One playoff semi-finals, but were knocked out by Sunderland over the two legs, failing to achieve promotion back to the Championship. Welcome back then, you FM legends. Right, here we are with our new rebuild, Sheffield Wednesday, a massive club with a great English history, and sadly have been through some horrible times in most recent years. Have really struggled financially, and we're going to be looking to rebuild them and get them back to the top, back to the Premier League, back to getting to cup finals. Can we get them in the Champions League? All these sort of things. But it's going to take some time. We are struggling financially, and I'll show you that now. So as you can see here, we do actually have £1.2 million in the bank. We've been given a 200 grand transfer budget, but the big issue here is of how much debt the club's in. It's massive, a huge amount of debt. £125 million in debt. I believe most of this debt is actually owed to the chairman, Chancery, who's tried to put in as much money as he can to keep this club going, which has actually cost them a few problems in terms of getting those penalties and losing 12 points, which I believe was reduced to 6, and that saw them relegated from the Championship as they couldn't manage to stay up. So under a lot of restrictions, we really are going to try and get this club in a financial stable position. We don't want to break that. That's the biggest thing we need to achieve here, is getting promotion, getting back to the big time, but without going mental and just spoiling this club, because we don't want to run them into further debt, get them into more trouble. So we've got a lot of work to do to make money back for this club. So at the beginning of the season then, I've done a little review of the squad, seen what I like, noticed that we really are lacking wide players. I had a quick look on the transfer market, had a quick look on the loan market, didn't really see anything that we could bring in that was going to really add to us. So what I decided to do is, because we do have quite a lot of strikers at the club, and the wide men can also play as strikers, so I've decided to go with my 4-3-3 tactic, which you can go and have a look at my tactic playlist and see. I've got quite a few of them out now if you want to download any of them and give them a try. But we're using this tactic with the 3 advanced forwards. The 2 outside advanced forwards will make those runs out wide and get balls into the box. We've also got the 2 Mazzalas in centre midfield that can drift into wider positions as well to create spaces. We've got the 2 inverted fullbacks that will push on, but they will look to tuck in to actually support the anchor man, give a bit of strength in midfield when we don't have the ball to allow the 2 Mazzalas to get into those advanced positions. I think this will really work for us, especially in our first season with the squad that we've got. I do want to try and bring some money into the club, as well as getting the wage budget down as well. Although we are just under the wage budget, there's some players here that are on crazy amounts of money for what they are. But what we have looked to do is to move on Liam Palmer on the basis that we have got Jack on, we've got Ifora. I think we can get 500,000 for Liam Palmer, so he's going to go for 500,000, and he's also on 12 grand a week. He's 30 years old as well, so I'm not sure how many more years we'll get out of him anyway. So let's cash in, get 500 grand for him, get 12 grand a week off the wage budget. And I'm also looking at getting rid of Patterson. He's on 10 grand a week, and we've had an offer from Peterborough for 150 grand. So we're going to try and get him off the wage budget. He's going to run out of contract in the summer anyway. Wouldn't be looking to renew that anyway, so again, let's cash in, we'll see him off, probably bring in another striker in on loan on very low wages just to give us that depth. So we'll jump forward here, have a quick look at a couple of signings I've brought in, a couple of loan signings. Nothing too special, just to really give us that depth in the team and not having to set out much wages. So we brought in Matteo Joseph. He's come in from Leeds on loan and we're paying him like £1,000 a week. So absolute peanuts, but he's going to come in and give us some depth. And we've also brought in Shea Charles. He's on peanuts as well, £1,000 a week again. He's coming in, can cover at centre back, right back and the anchorman role. So I'm very happy with that. Only young lads, but will give us depth as we have to play so many games in League One. It's a very long season, lots and lots of games, cup games included as well. So not the easiest, and you've sort of a force. You have to rotate your squad. There's no chance of getting through a season with pretty much the same 11 all the way through. So we're going to have to utilise the squad as much as possible. We do have room for one more loan signing, which I will probably wait until deadline day. Just because usually on deadline day you can get away with bringing in some better players where you maybe have to pay the full amount of the wages. You can often get them for like absolute peanuts, like don't even pay anything towards the wages. So we'll wait to see who's available, because we will be able to bring one more. So we're looking to bring a player of some quality. But as it stands, I'm very happy with the squad, and I'm not looking at spending any money this season. I think the squad should be good enough to get us out of the league, keep us financially stable. Now, we did sell Leon Palmer. He's gone to Bristol City for 500k. Callum Patterson went to Peterborough for 150,000, and then we've also got rid of 3 young lads out on loan to Swindon, Bromley and Peterborough Sports. So they've all gone out on loan. Brought us a little bit of money in, plus also just gets them some exposure to some first team football. So a quick look how pre-season's gone and our first couple of games of the season. So we started well in pre-season. We did end up losing 1-0 to Celtic, but we beat Leicester 5-3, which was very promising in a testimonial. We drew with Toulouse in this friendly cup, and then beat this like Turkish side 5-2. And then beginning of the season we've picked up a point at home to Portsmouth. It was a very even game. We just didn't do enough to win the match. We were a bit poor up top. With MK Dong's game, we won that 2-0, absolutely dominated that one, could have been more. Malik Wilkes got both goals for us in that game. And then we've played Huddersfield as well in the EFL first round. Bannon and 2 for Wilkes again, doing very well up top. Now we've got a couple of games now that I'll play with you. We've got a home tie to Charlton, who are actually top of the league at the moment, and then we've got an away tie at Peterborough. So we'll play those 2 games. As you can see there, Charlton are currently top, but let's jump forward into this fixture against Charlton and see if we can beat them. So this is the starting lineup then. Cameron Dawson in goal, Jack Hunt at right back, Ifora and Flint at centre half, Reece James at left back, George Byers holding in midfield with Tariq Parkinson and Barry Bannon in the Mazzala positions, Josh Windass, Lee Gregory and Malik Wilkes up top. On the bench we've got Ikewe, if that's how you say it, Shea Charles, Jaden Brown, Will Vokes, Deli Bashiru, Marvin Johnson and Matteo Joseph. There we go then in this home tie. George Byers with the corner, curls one in, headed clear by Hector. Bannon flicks out to Windass. Windass with a great shot, but that goes over the bar. Not much happening in these first 15 minutes. Just the one highlight so far. 30 minutes in and a throw. Hunt. Windass. Parkinson. Pops off to Flint. Flint flicks it wide. Reece James has been out-jumped by Kane. Flint's put it back in the corner. Malik Wilkes is after that, brings it down on his chest. Can he get the ball in the box? He does, but it's cleared by Innes. And here comes Charlton on the break with Blanket Taylor. Blackett Taylor curls one, and that has gone wide of the post. James. Wilkes. That's to James. James down the line, and Wilkes has made a good run out wide. Can he beat his man? He can. Puts the ball in the box. Windass. Out jumped by Penny. Hunt. Parkinson. He hits one. Saved. Windass. Put it back in. Can't keep the ball in play. Unlucky. Charlton with the kick. Goes long. Flint's cleared up. Flicks out wide. Hunt's going to bring it forward down this right hand side. Here comes Jackie Hunt. Curls one round. Run down his chest by Windass. Go on Windass. Pulls it in. Parkinson. Can't get his shot off. He can now. Left foot. What a goal. We'll take that 1-0. Come on Wednesday. Good movement here from Windass. Does really well. Manages to pull the ball back. Parkinson turns on it. Just when I think he's not going to get shot off, puts it on his left foot and smashes it into the roof of the net. Approaching half time then. Here we go. We've definitely been the better side. We've had 10 shots, 6 on target. They've only had 3 and 1 on target. We have had the best of the possession, and I won't look to make any changes in this first half. Goal kick for Charlton. Clears it up. Ifora wins his header. Dobson, Hector. Out wide to Penny. Innes. Hector. Flint takes control. Ifora. Back to Flint. Byers clicks one over the top and Windass is in. Can he finish? He can. It's a great finish. Windass, great movement. Byers picks him out. Great bit of play here. Hayden Flint just taking control. Pops it into Byers, who's allowed the time to turn. Pick up the pass. Find Windass, and that's a great finish. Josh Windass. Hunt. Windass. Back to Hunt. Hunt clicks it down the line. Lee Gregory's got on that. Holds it up. Brings in Parkinson. He puts the ball over. Malik Wilkes. He tries to chip the goalkeeper. That's cleared by Innes. Wilkes. He's won it back. James. He's taken a shot. Easy save though for Walcott. James has picked up a knock at left back. Let's get him off. Jaden Brown's going to come on. Comes forward. Brown's brung it down his chest. Flint. Byers. Byers clips another one wide. And Windass has made good movement. Puts it in. Malik Wilkes. And how has he not finished that? Bloody hell. I'm going to bring Bannon off as well. He's on a yellow. Plus he's played a lot of games. Bring on Deli Bashiru. Approaching 80 minutes now. And we're 2-0 up. Look comfortable. Not much is happening in the highlights. It's now 90 minutes. Running the clock down. And that's it then. 2-0 to Wednesday at home to Charlton, who were top of the league, started in really good form, but we've sorted them out here at Hillsborough. Josh Windass, great performance, man of the match. Parkinson's done really well as well in midfield. He's also got himself a goal with Windass in today's game. Really dominated, only held Charlton down to 2 shots on target, and we had a much better XG in that game. We'll see where we lie in the table, and then we'll jump forward to our next game. So after 3 games then, that's brought us up into 4th place, only 2 points behind the leaders Peterborough and Bristol Rovers. James has pulled his groin and he'll be out for around 10 days. Won't be changing much in the team at this moment. We'll just bring out Reece James and bring in Jaden Brown at left back. So the starting lineup for today, very similar to the last game, but we're going with Dawson, Hunt, Ifora, Flint and Brown at the back. We've got Byers, Bannon and Parkinson in midfield, with Windass, Gregory and Wilkes up front. We'll ask them to pick up where they left off in the last game. And here we go then, in another tough tie at the top. First chance for Wednesday. Byers with the corner. He kills one in. Flint's up and just heads it into the side netting. Norris clears. Ifora's up. Gregory's won it back for Wednesday. Parkinson tries to play through ball, but it's not good enough. Knight's picked it up. Edwards into Jones. Jones turns on it. Beta. Jackie Hunt's taking it off him though, and he's bursting down this right hand side, puts a foot on it, comes back inside, gives it straight to Jones. Parkinson, great tackle. Ifora calms it down all the way back to Dawson, and Wednesday start again. Flint clips it wide to Brown. Brown goes wide, and Malik Wilkes has got loads of space. Get in the box, Gregory. Here's Bannon. Shoot Barry. Oh, he's gone down. Looks like a penalty. It is a penalty, and who's stepping up? It's Byers on the penalty. Can he put Wednesday in front? He can. We'll take that. 1-0 Wednesday. A great start. Only 9 minutes in. Norris with the goal kick. Good header again from Ifora. Jackie Hunt winning all his battles on this right hand side at the moment. Back to Norris. Norris clips it long. Can the big man get on it? No, it's gone straight over his head. And that is an unbelievable goal from Callum Patterson. Struck it right in the top corner. I don't know how Hayden Flint has not headed this. He's like 6'6" or something, isn't he? Look at this, it's straight over his head. Absolute clueless. and unfortunately that is going to take some saving. Norris clips it. Byers wins the header from Patterson this time. Jackie Hunt bringing it down this right hand side into Windass. Back to Ifora. Dawson. Flint. Ifora. Bringing it forward now. Can he find a pass? He can't. Out wide to Jackie Hunt. Jackie Hunt puts it in the box. Malik Wilkes. That's a great finish. Is he onside? Because that looked tight. No, he's off. Great ball in though from Jackie Hunt. Look at that. Malik Wilkes in the right place. Just slightly offside, and it's a great finish. Unlucky. Byers with the free kick. Clips it in. Ifora's up. Heads it across the bar. Scramble on the box, but Norris has managed somehow to get that in his hands. So there we go. We're going 1-1. Callum Parsons made me eat my words by telling him, saying I wouldn't be playing him. But unfortunately, that was pretty much the only chance that they've had. We've been the much better side, and hopefully we can take advantage in this second half. Patterson with kicking off, back to Edwards. Cipriano. Fuchs. Thompson. Back into Fuchs. Chasing him down now, Knight. Malik Wilkes forces him back to the keeper. Norris. Oh, he's giving it straight to Gregory. Shoot, Gregory. He's passed it. Finish Windass. Oh my god, how have we not scored? What are we doing? 60 minutes in. Windass is not having the best of games. I'm going to bring him on and bring on bring him off and bring on Matteo Joseph. And Aidan Flint as well. I'm going to bring in Ikewe. Patterson into Poku. Goes round to Jones. Down the line, Jones puts it in the box. It's on the edge of the box to Callum Patterson, who's hit another one, but that's gone over. And got to want him scoring again. Edwards into midfield, but Parkinson's all over Jones there. Can't get any space. Jackie Hunt's won the battle on that right hand side again. Matteo Joseph pops it off to Byers. Byers, Ifora. Sheffield Wednesday just taking the time here at the back. Playing it now into midfield. Barry Bannon, he's the man you want on the ball. Brown, can he clip it into the box? He can. Great ball into the box. Gregory! What an header! Get in there! Great ball into the box. Lee Gregory just outpowering his man. Great delivery here from Brown. Good whip on it. Bang. Get in there, you beast. Chance at the other end. Ward with the corner. Headed straight at the keeper. Bannon's cleared it off the line. Ward smashes it. Deflected. Wednesday got everyone behind the ball here. Ward. Jackie Hunt smashed him. No chance. Ward crosses it in. But well done. Dawson's out. Claims that one. Just holds on to it, calming the play down now. And Wednesday play out the back. Ifora into Parkinson, who's got acres of space in midfield, now getting closed down, but he clips one wide. Malik Wilkes is on that. Can he take on his man? Shoot Wilkes into the side netting. Brown goes down the line. Bannon, great pass to Parkinson in midfield. Charging forward again, using those long legs. Clips one over. Gregory's up, but Kent heads it back comfortably to Norris. Norris chooses to go long. Brown's won his header. Parkinson. Bannon's taken a bad touch and lost. Can Brown win it back for him? Brown's chasing. Ward inside. Jackie Hunt. Get on it, Jackie. Jones is in. And that is 2-2. Ricky J. Jones. Switched off there. Bad touch from Bannon. Giving away possession. And then we've been caught on the break. This time Jackie Hunt was just took inside. Got caught out. Couldn't catch Jones. That's a decent finish. Brown now, down the line. Wilkes turns his man, but then gives it away. Ward's picked it up. Patterson goes wide. Jones. Thompson. Ogbeta. Down the line again for Ricky J. Jones, who's in loads of space, taking on his men. And that's deflected off him. Ifora's done well and won as a goal kick. Jackie Hunt is absolutely knackered at right back. We'll bring in Shea Charles the last few minutes. Kent clicks on. Can Shea Charles get across now? With the battle? Doesn't matter because Dawson's claimed it. Dawson chooses to go long, up to Gregory. Gregory's not jumped though to even battle for that. Come on. Over the top, they're in. Ward, Patterson, great save. He was offside anyway. And that's 2-2 then, with Peterborough giving away the goals. To be honest, we had lots of shots, 24 shots, 6 on target, lots to work with, a decent point away. We're currently in 6th then, 2 points behind the leaders that are all on 10 points there. So we're still well in amongst it. So here we are then, here's the big news. Chancery has sold the club to local businessman Stuart Donald, who's coming at Wednesday, and he's also put some money straight into the club to help financially. I'm not sure how he's going to do in terms of keeping us financially stable, but he did pump in about £1.8 million to help us out. And if we go now to look at the finances, we've got about £5 million in the bank at the moment, but the debts have dropped to £70 million. So our net debt is now standing at £71 million, which is a lot better than what we were in before. But as you can see, these debts we're paying until like 2030, 2050. We will continue to focus on keeping this club financially stable, but while also pushing to get this club back to the Premier League, back to where it belongs. Massive fan base, great club. Let's see if we can do them justice. Thanks for watching, you FM legends. Like and subscribe, and I'd like to thank absolutely every single one of you FM legends who has subscribed recently. In one of my latest videos I was saying I wanted to get to 100, and you've pushed me beyond that. So if any of you would like to help out, let's push to 150. Thanks for joining everyone. See you in the next one.